We have breaking news today here at Quinnipiac as a fire broke out this morning. New York City is in the spotlight today after proposing a major push in their campaign to curb smoking. This is leaving many customers here at this particular gas station not very happy when they go to pump their gas. There are flyers, such as this one, encouraging students to vote this election. However, there are still some students here that are unsure if they will vote. Now tonight while you are cooking dinner, you might want to think twice about what you're adding to your food. If you go on websites such as StubHub.com, you can still buy a ticket, however, they are very expensive. Other locals have been trying to form a coalition to create a dog park on 1 acre of land here. With Election Day coming closer, both candidates have been battling for votes. One major demographic that could change the vote this year is the youth. The only question is, are young adults ready to vote here in Connecticut?
I don't really know much about politics, so not very interested.
In 2008, young voters consisted of mainly white females with men close behind, with blacks and Hispanics significantly less. Here, on campus, at Southern Connecticut State University, there are flyers, such as this one, encouraging students to vote this election. However, there are still some students here that are unsure if they will vote.
I mean, I'd like to just to get my opinion out there, but to be honest, I kind of just don't really know what's going on with either of them. I went to Keene State, and they didn't really do anything for voting, but I know Southern does. I actually just walked on main campus, and there were a bunch of people that were just like, come register with us. It's the last time to register. So I think it depends on the school and the area.
Miller Memorial Library is just one of the many places in the area to vote, but one man believes young voters are not motivated to vote.
I think the majority of people on this campus aren't even registered to vote, nor will they, but no, I don't think they really see the message of voting at all. I think a lot of people don't think their voice matters, and I think that's why they don't vote. They put out opinions and they don't really see anything get done.
Although some believe today's leaders are doing a good job, many young voters worry over issues of job creation, taxes, federal spending, and the future of this bad economy for them. Young adults are encouraged to vote on November 6th to help shape their future. However, it seems many are letting that opportunity slip away. For Quinnipiac University, I'm Jill Talbot. Driving a car these days is definitely not cheap. And if you think gas prices are high now in Connecticut, just wait until the summer hits. When you need to hop in your car and drive, prices are expected to reach an overwhelming $4.25 a gallon.
I feel the gas prices are ridiculous. If they could drop the gas price down to maybe $2.50 a gallon, people would have money to spend on other things and the economy would pick up. And the guys like me that go to work every day, it's over $100 a week in gas. That's almost $5,000 a month just for this vehicle.
Senator Suzio is creating a plan to cap the 7% tax at $3 a gallon. This tax currently adds about 25 cents onto each gallon of gas. With the new tax, Connecticut residents could see their gas prices significantly lower in future months. Connecticut is currently the 5th highest state in the nation in terms of gas prices, and this is leaving many customers here at this particular gas station not very happy when they go to pump their gas. Out-of-state residents are also feeling the wrath of the gas prices.
We're in Connecticut, and it's very expensive in Connecticut. We're from Mass, where it's way better. It's a little better than this, yeah.
I mean, I know in North Haven it was like $3.89, but still, it's too expensive. Buffalo, New York, where my dad was saying, he was like, you won't believe this, it's almost like $4. And I was like, no, you won't believe this, it's almost $4 here.
In order for the bill to pass, Connecticut drivers need to show some support in upcoming public hearings, or else Suzio's plans may suffer and tax relief might be put on the back burner. This is Jill Talbot for Journalism 291. When homeowners walk outside nowadays, the landscape of their yard and town as a whole has completely changed. Wires are down on the ground, and trees that stood for almost 50 years also hit the ground, or are inching closer to falling every single day. The roots being exposed representing the damage Sandy did. One woman told her story from a town that was hit the hardest during Sandy, Hoboken, New Jersey.
Within seconds, maybe a couple minutes, I looked out my window, and the next thing I knew, there was an ocean forming outside of my apartment, where I saw cars completely underwater. It was just pitch black, there was screaming, there was severe all over the place. Nobody knew where they were supposed to go or what they were supposed to do. There was no food anywhere, no convenience stores, no grocery stores, and everything was just underwater.
As you can see, Sandy left a mark on many towns such as this one in New Jersey, and a memory that many will never forget. Sandy brought $25 billion of lost business activity. The 820-mile-long superstorm also left over 8 million homes without power. Although the Jersey shore was destroyed beyond repair, Connecticut beaches were still impacted as well. At a beach in East Haven, one homeowner discussed his experience.
I know for Irene last year, down the street, there were about 25 houses that were condemned, and they rebuilt them all, and I believe a few of them got condemned again for Sandy. So there's an old foundation underneath this right here, and if all that wasn't there, this would have just kept eroding back and eroding back, because all the sand was pushed out onto the road too, which is, you know, pretty remarkable. So thank God this old foundation was there, otherwise this all would have been really bad, and I would believe this would have collapsed and everything. So it could have been a lot worse, but...
Now, a month after Sandy, the cleanup process still continues. However, people are positive about the future.
Now I'm surveying this to get all the sand back, you know, fix the beach right now, and we're taking some precautions for some future storms, just so, you know, we'll be ready for them, just as far as elevations and stuff.
For Quinnipiac, this is Jill Talbot.